Today, we are going to talk about art. But what is art? There are too many definitions of art according to our great philosophers. But now, we are going to focus on one idea. Art, as it means to express faith in humanities. That will be explained by Maria, Justin, Rachel, Catherine, and Jessary.
If artists make art, they have reasons why they chose that kind of art. There's meaning to every detail they put. For example, she chooses red because for her it depicts war and chaos. The moment that work of art is displayed and caught the attention of humans, a connection will immediately take action. But that connection is far different from the artist's perspective. Because you somehow depicted red as an eagerness of hope. But when you read the description, it proved you wrong. You and the artist's perspective contradicted, but it didn't change the way you see the art. This scenario connects in having faith in humanity. Because even seeing the bad sides of human, you still believe that there's still goodness instilled to them. As Harper Lee said, people generally see what they look for and hear what they listen for.
There are many reasons why faith in humanity is expressed as a means to arts. Our experiences, actions, and way of communication towards other people shows that there's an art in everything we do. We can express our feelings, desires, and worries through art. Nothing else compares to how art makes us feel and think. Our faith makes us strong and believe that there are still good people who's willing to help and be an inspiration to those people that was eaten by greediness and wickedness. But still see other people do good things to their fellow men with sincerity and your faith in them gets restored. Afterwards, you realize that changes is inevitable, and there is an ending to greed, pain, suffering, and futility.
Art as a means of expressing humanity's faith. We all know that art is universal and that it has meaning in our lives, particularly in terms of humanity. We can express ourselves and be our own source of enjoyment through art. By the word faith in humanity, we will meet that via art we can convey a message about our various parts of existence that are all interconnected. Thank you.
Express your emotions, project your feelings, and create something from nothing that builds ourselves for the betterment and also helping us to be who we really are.
Art as a means to express faith in humanity. Through art, humans experience life in a way that other animals cannot. Art allows us to share our emotions, desires, and fears with others around us. Art makes us feel like nothing else can. It makes us laugh, it makes us cry, and it makes us think about ourselves in ways different than we would otherwise. Also, art is an expression of what it means to be human. It's the person trying to express some aspect to the humanity to other human being. Let people encounter the objects or paintings because whatever experience they are having is the right one because they are human.
Our next topic would be why should we study arts? And here's the reason why we should study arts by Kay, Ramil, Nicole, and Kate Nicole.
The advantage of studying arts that creating art can take the mind off life's many stresses, at least momentarily. Must realize more its meaning by criticizing it. It clears some head space and allows one to focus on the good life. Studying art helps an individual to have a theoretical knowledge about the purpose of something. It can be a provider of ideas or the idea it may provide something new out of it. Art may benefit you as an individual by boosting your limitations and surpass it. Coordination of eyes and hands can be enhanced too. Art opens the heart and mind to possibilities and fuels the imagination. The time for a discrete to learn the art can be shorter than before. It is exposed in learning arts. Art improves critical thinking. The thinking ability of our brain can also be made better for it thinks what's in the art also in different skills aspects like in confidence, critical thinking, analyzing, reading, socializing, appreciation, and many others.
There are countless reasons that motivate the creation of art. Some of them are making our surroundings more beautiful, creating records of a specific time, place, person, or object, and expressing and communicating ideas. Art allows us to learn about different times from the past and also about ourselves. Art makes us optimistic about our future. Art can be used to help spread a message of inspiration, making us achieve great things in life. Art can be a form of communication between people, to focus on common issues for the betterment of humankind. Inspirational music is the best form of creative art. It also gives us a chance to say what we can express with words. Whether it's through songs, dancing, or paintings, art can create a universal language that everyone can relate to on some level.
It is also the best way to bring all one's experiences of living the world together in the arts. With this fundamental, we can engage to this world, and it is through this kind of activity we are reflecting on who we are, how we relate to our own world, how we relate to other people, and being expressive using art as our instrument. Art also boosts one's self-confidence. It is a different form of communicating. It can be harnessed or engaged with various other different disciplines like social, studies, or even matter sciences. And it helps to create a more well-rounded person. Art is just so amazing, right? It has a lot of benefit, mentally, physically, socially, and emotionally. Art allows us to discover more and grow more with ourselves.
Develop intuition, reasoning, imagination, and dexterity into unique forms of expressions and communication. Develop a sensitive and intelligent participation in society. Build thinking skills such as analysis, synthesis, evaluation, and critical judgment. Art gives us the ability to express ourselves. Through that expression, we communicate by drawing on our own unique emotions, thoughts, and experiences. When you see and study others' art, you're seeing the world through their eyes. When you create, you're letting the world see through yours.
Down to our last topic, why arts is for everybody. That to be explained by Diana, Shelly Kate, Gladys, and yours truly, Rochelle.
Why art should be for everybody? For young, adult, and old should be for art because they boost one memory. It helps children learn and practice skills like pattern, cause, and effect. And it helps lessen feeling of anxiety and agitation.
We are able to express ourselves through art. We communicate by drawing on our own unique emotions, thoughts, and experiences. Through the expressions of another artist, when you look at the study of the work of another artist, you're allowing the rest of the world to look inside your world. Women and men, other than biological or physical determination of the sexes, is a cultural and social classification of femininity, that any gender representation in art are the outcome of the cultural process.
Why art should be for everybody? Art should be for everybody as there are a lot of advantages and benefits we could acquire from this. Art improves mental health conditions, which are very ideal in our times where there are numerous cases of depression and anxiety due to the threat of crisis and the continuous spreading of virus. Art helps us to externalize those unspoken thoughts and feelings that we have in our minds. In this way, we are capable to control misdoings like self-harming or suicide. Imagine our world without art. It seems tame and boring, right? It is because one of the major roles of art is to make life more meaningful and colorful.
As they said, art is for everybody, whether you are young, adult, or old, men or women, professional or non-professional, beggars or king, human or animals, art is for you. Every day, we are all touching, hearing, tasting, smelling, looking, and using art without even knowing it. We often forget the fact that art is always around us. Whether it is the shelter we stay, the food we eat, the perfume we use, the shows we watch, the music we hear, or a place we want to go, are all product of arts.
Art is limitless. It is always evolving, emerging, and continuously growing by the help of human and nature. Art is for you, for me. Whether we are humans or animals, there is no exemption. Art is for everybody.